Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have stepped into a very sacred moment. And if it's not sacred for you, it will be by the time this video ends. I'm so happy once again to be able to share with you all the upcoming workshops that are related to Almost Doesn't Count a Dozen, the book and workbook. If you have not purchased your copy yet, what are you waiting for? Go get your copy. And for those who've already purchased your copy, you have either read through, some of you have reached out to me and let me know you've already completed the book. Fantastic. Some of you are working your way through the book. Excellent. This is only going to come to supplement. This I'm talking about is the workshop. There are going to be 3 workshops related to the book. I'm using these moments to either encourage you even the more after reading the book and going through the workbook, or to pump the prime for some of you who are still on edge on whether or not you're going to get the book. I want to share this question with you. All right, we're going to vibe a little bit, okay? This is coming out of the workbook, as I mentioned. After each chapter, you'll have a little section where you can write and just have reflections. Can you think of a moment when your passions, healthy or unhealthy, became a distraction to the purpose you were being called into? If so, what happened and how did you manage the situation? I'm going to read that one more time, because I know it's a lot. Can you think of a moment when your passions, healthy or unhealthy, became a distraction to the purpose you were called into? If so, what happened and how did you manage the situation? From the jump, we need to get one thing settled, and we won't have a lot of time in this video, but I want you to think about, do you even know what your purpose is? And if you've been living for some time, you understand that the calls within an individual's life can shift and change very often, right? But to some of my younger people who may not understand and know that just yet, it serves you well to yield your soul, yield your spirit to the universal laws of movement. And I'm not even going to go into all of those things, but simply put, yield yourself to the Spirit of God, so that you can get clear about what you are doing with your life. What are you here for? What is your purpose or purposes within this time frame? When we start recognizing our gifts and our talents, this is a way for us to get clear about what our life is going to be used for. Once you get clear about what your gifts and your talents are, then you start getting clear on how to use the tool of discernment to know what is the priority with your gifts and your talents. Once you understand what the priorities are, then you start to understand how to use a skill of focus. Even though you may be endowed in many areas, you may have many gifts, you don't have to allow those gifts to block your discernment to know what's needed in this time frame of your life. I'm giving a whole lot in a very short amount of time, but if you join the workshop, I'll be able to give you more. But let me wrap this up and say, get clear about your focus. Get clear about your purpose. Get clear about what is needed in this time. You may be a great singer. You may be very talented to sing, but it's not the time for your voice. You may need to build skills and competencies around your administration, around building a knowledge for business. You may need to build up your competencies to be a spiritual leader or to be a teacher before you even touch the gift of singing. But you need to discern that, and you need to understand that, because otherwise what will happen is you'll be distracted, not only by unhealthy behaviors that we all have and we have to work through, but even by the things that are really good and healthy. They'll just be out of their season and out of place. So get clear about what it is you're being called into in this season and cycle of your life so that you can live your best life. You can truly optimize. You can understand the importance of staying settled, staying right in the place where you need to be and not getting distracted by any other opportunities that will come so that you can maximize what it is you need to do. Okay, that's the end of this section or this segment. H2O, Healing to Optimization. Live your best life. Join the wave. I'll talk to you soon.